Here we go. Market framework. You can't build a great building on a weak foundation. You must have a solid foundation if you're going to have a strong superstructure. Gordon B. Hinckley. I've got no freaking idea who Gordon B. Hinckley is. Some of these guys just got great quotes, and so we're just rolling with them. But I gotta give them credit, so. Before you know what to do, you need to know what not to do. Most stocks and assets trade similarly because they are traded by people, and people are predictable. If you do not have a plan, the person, people, on the other side of your trade does, and they will gladly take your money. The market is obviously not that personal, but that is how I like to look at it. And obviously not everybody on the other side of your trade is a genius, but there are enough. I think that it kind of wraps up the point. It makes it understandable. Trading with your gut, a hunch, or your emotions are guaranteed to lose you money. Don't fight the trend. If it's up, you shouldn't be selling. If it's down, you shouldn't be buying. If you do, it's an easy and quick way to lose money. And that's not talking about taking profits or, buying dips and stuff like that. That's really about, the market's been falling. If the stock was at 50 and it's down 25, for the most part, it's that price for a reason, and you shouldn't be touching it. If was 25 and then it's 50 and now it's dropped down to 45, that's a different story. But we'll get into strategy and tactics and all that further down the road. Trading penny stocks. You already knew this. Hot tip, anything that has get rich quick, make a lot of money real fast attached to it, it's pretty much a sure way to lose. Hot stock tips. What you gonna do with that stock tip, bro? You have no plan to trade it and no underlying reason you are buying it. Leave it alone. We are gonna learn how to do that, but for the most part right now, just don't touch it. This list is by no means exhaustive, but these items will already keep you from making a large majority of the mistakes people get caught up in. We will be going through all of this in much more depth later on, so don't worry if you don't understand these things yet. Think of a lot of this early info like a memory peg we are driving into your brain, and you now have a point of reference when we go over this stuff in greater context. Then the aha will come. What you absolutely should do. A lot of this is the exact opposite of what you shouldn't do, but it's important to have some healthy habits. The trend is your friend. Most importantly, always trade with the trend. Even if you don't understand this yet, drill it into your brain. Everything we do strategy-wise in the future will be built around this principle. You must have a plan. We should at least know where we want to get in and where we will get out at a minimum. This alone will kill you, yet most people don't do it. Expect to lose money sometimes. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. The goal is to win more than you lose. Therefore, you must lose to win. This will become clearer in time. Baby steps for now. Something I struggled with for a long time because it's like part of kind of my DNA and who I am is that I'm a counter-trend trader. So I've always been interested in kind of looking at the trades that are they seem like they should be going the other direction, or maybe the story says that the stock should really be going up, but it continues to go lower. So I really had to struggle with this and struggle through this, and it's part of my success story and it caused me to lose more money than I should have. But I do understand now that it's like, even though I trade things a bit more aggressively than are some of the stuff that I'm going to teach. One of the things that it really cemented is that it doesn't have to be that difficult. One thing that you can do, one of the main things that you should not do, is that you should wait for the market to show you that it's ready to turn. Not that you think and place your expectations on the market. Like, well, my understanding is that it should be here, but it's here, so I'm going to go ahead and put money on it. That's a surefire way just to throw money out of the window. So just a little caveat there. It's still part of who I am, and it's still part of my strategy now, but I'm much more aware of it, and I trade around it.